Hello guys, I am back with another video, and this is the top 10 Mega Bloks figures that I think should be remade. And these are figures that have already come out, but I think they should be remade because either they don't have the new articulation, or they're not detailed enough, or just something like that. And there's going to be some that might surprise you, but I hope that you enjoy the list. Now, we're going straight to number 10. Number 10 is June. And he's the sniper for Noble Team, and he doesn't look that bad. That's why he's only number 10, and it's because he doesn't have some little key features that the one in the game has, and that is the blue on his arm, and I think that would make him really differentiate him with other Spartans with that armor type. And then the little brown piece on his chest, which isn't a huge deal, but that's why he's only number 10. And then I'm going to show in a second, and here is him again, and just so you can see the difference of what he could add. Now number 9, and number 9 is going to be Lasky. And Lasky, he again just doesn't really look detailed enough. He doesn't have the updated suit, and he should have a update because he's a main character in Halo 5. He's just a really important character. And so they should add the new suit that looks like the one in the picture that's about to come up. And that's what he should look like. It should be more gray, and there should be a little more detail because he's an important character. And he just kind of looks goofy, and he needs to get the new articulation. And I think that he's just a character that deserves that. And then I'm going to show him again just so you see how goofy he really looks. Just bozo. Number 8 is going to be one that might surprise a few people, but it's going to have to be George. And George, he just looks too bright. Like, Halo Reach was gritty, and that was part of it, and he just looks too light. It almost looks like it's happy, and Reach was not a happy game, and I don't think that's how his figure should be portrayed. And it's got some good coloring and good details, but that's really more what he should look like. It's dark. And I wish they could make him bigger, and I know that's not realistic, but if they could make him bigger because he was such a huge Spartan, I think that would be a really good thing, but that's a little too much to ask. And then after this, you're just going to be able to see how it's just so bright that it looks happy, and that's really not what Reach was about. It was sad and dark. And the number 7 is going to be the Elite Ultra. And the Elite Ultra looks good. Like, it doesn't look bad. This one really mainly just needs the new articulation, and yeah, that's about. And maybe the head they have to make the head out of a helmet, and that honestly would be enough, because honestly this figure looks good, and I think that it deserves to be in it because they already have made the Noble Team, so they should make more Reach figures in the new articulation, and that should include the Elites. So I think that the Elite Ultra would be a good start because it's a nice figure, and you can see it again here from some other angles, and this one doesn't look as good from this angle, but it is a nice figure, even the old articulation. Number 6 is going to have to be Carter. And Carter, I love Carter. He's one of my favorite figures, or one of my favorite characters. I like June too, but Carter's just a little bit more special for me, just because he's the leader of Noble Team, and he just looks like every other Spartan with that kind of armor. He needs those little red details that they show right here, and I know it's not a huge deal, but it's just something that I really want, and I know that some people don't really care for it, but this is my list, so I'm going to have to put Carter on there. And they can add that gray shoulder piece that he doesn't really have in the figure. Oh, nope, he does. My bad. Now that I see it again, he does. But I just really would like to see more paint applications, and I'd be able to get him a little cheaper along with June. And there's number 4. And number 5, why did I say that? Number 5 is going to have to be Sgt Johnson. And Sgt Johnson is one of the most iconic characters in the game. He knows what the ladies like. So I think it's crazy that they haven't given him a new figure. Not this one. The eyes just look goofy to me. And there he is, he in all his glory. He looks goofy, and they need to redo him again. They need to do him again with maybe some darker armor, and I think that he would look really good. Now that I've seen what they can do with those Delta Marines that I love so much, I think that they can really do a good job with Sgt. Johnson. The face might be hard with the new idea that they're going with, but I think that they should just retry it, because this one doesn't look bad, but I'd really like a new one. Number 4 is going to be Amor, aka the Halo Wars Arbiter. And I love this figure. It came with a Phantom set, and I don't have it, but it just looks nice. And I think that it would look even better in the new articulation. And that's really the only problem with it. I mean, they could bulk up the shoulders a little bit, but he's just a good character, and I think maybe they'll remake him because Halo Wars 2 is coming out, and I think that he would sell really well maybe in a new Halo Heroes line. So hopefully that they'll remake him just because of Halo Wars 2, and hopefully they'll have Atriox, and it's just really not a bad figure. It just needs a new articulation. So I really hope they make that one. And then number 3 is going to be my favorite armor type other than Achilles, and that is Hayabusa. And they had these before, and I don't know why they stopped making them. It seems insane. It's like a sort of a Japanese aesthetic design, and these are a lot of people's favorite figures. And I really don't know why they stopped making them. But I think that if they make a Halo 3 anniversary, which I'm not sure they will, that they will start making those figures again. And that they may not even have to make the Halo 3 anniversary. But hopefully they do, and they will remake this figure, because this figure would sell so well. I would probably buy enough of these figures for them to be worth it for Mega to make. And that pink one especially was a lot of people's favorite, so they need to make that. Now, number 2 is something that's really obvious, Tartarus. Because that figure is they need the new articulation, and the figure it doesn't look detailed at all. Like, in my opinion, this is one of their worst main characters, and it's really bad because he's such a great character in the games. I watched the Halo 2 anniversary cutscenes over and over again, and I love his character. So I think they need to make a new one, and hopefully they'll include the Fist of Rucht, and that would I think that a lot of people would buy that too. I don't know what kind of set they'd put him in. Maybe since they have the new articulation brutes, they'll just have him as a new set. But I mean, that's the best. We really need number 2. And then here's number 1, and this is a lot of people's favorite, and it is the Elite Honor Guard. And oh my gosh, this figure I love this figure. They're just so cool. To make a diorama with a ton of Elite Honor Guards would be amazing. And it's just, I don't think it would be that hard to make, because you've got to make the new shoulder pauldrons and you've got to make the helmet. But I don't feel like that's that insane. So hopefully, maybe when they make, oh gosh, I can't even think of a time they'd make this, but they need to. They need to so bad. Maybe like a guardian, like a chamber set, and it has a Prophet and then Elite Honor Guards. That would be so amazing. And if they need to make the staff, obviously. I mean, they already have those, so it wouldn't really be hard to do that. But it looks good anyway, but all they need is to make it into the new articulation. And they have got a great figure that will sell a lot, in my opinion. Well, thank you for watching. And this is my opinion, so I hope you like it. And if you don't, just leave a comment and say what figures you would have chosen instead. Now, I've never tried a video like this, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. And please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.